Could nobody hear me? Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Denise, Spicy Brown, Miss Shawnee. Hey, Lolita. Hey, Rakita. You made it in here, huh? You always on the replay. Hey, T Love. Y'all, this was again impromptu. Oh, that's me, y'all. If y'all could please hit that like button as y'all come in. Hey, Bev. Y'all bear with me a little bit. I am losing my voice. I don't know what's wrong. My throat hurt a little bit. I should have made some tea instead of drinking this water. Hey, Sabby. What's up, Queen Sage? No more drama. Robin, Lily. I'm not gonna be here for a real long time, y'all. Um, cause my two going live right after me. So I'm just gonna say what I need to say, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get about this thing. Hey, Pammy Poo. What's up, Sugar Pop? Angel. Hey, Roslyn. Hey, Treasure Life. Y'all, excuse me. Hey, Blessed Beyond Measures. Y'all, hey, Candy. Um, y'all, believe it or not, thank you so much, Beverly. Beverly said if y'all could please hit that like button, you can get your memberships. I should have did just members. Super stickers, super chats, they are available. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Quana with the Q. Okay, Tyrese with the C. So it's gonna be a couple of people live, y'all. We should expect that today anyway. I'm okay. Yeah, my voice. I don't know what's wrong, really, Candy. My throat hurt a little bit, but I'm gonna just get some tea. I'm gonna go to Dunkin' and get me some tea. Hey, Am. So y'all, honestly, this is gonna be real fast. Sometimes I feel like we do not realize, as y'all seen the thumbnail, we do not realize we are sleeping with the enemy. Okay, that person that you said those vows with, that person does not want to see you torn up. They don't want to see you self-destructing. They don't want to see you fighting with your family. Um, they're not actually sitting next to you encouraging those things. Sometimes you have to realize that your partner, I'm gonna just say it, that man is jealous of the brothers. I feel like he is actually jealous of your brother. So Toya will never really be able to have a genuine, real, loving relationship with her brothers because of him. And that's just, it is what it is, because he the things that he say and how, you know what I'm saying, like, and how he say them, you could tell he holds a strong animosity against them. And it's not just because he feels like they mistreat his wife. It's because he actually had to provide for, they actually had to provide for his wife while he was right there. That is what it is. He actually had, he's jealous that he actually, they had to provide for them. And he don't like that. He mad about that. But he shouldn't be mad at nobody but him. That's your wife. Once her dad gave her to you, that was your responsibility, baby. Nobody else's. So you shouldn't be on this internet asking why didn't nobody give her nothing? Why didn't nobody make sure she was straight while she was in jail? You was supposed to do that, sir. I went to jail. My husband ain't have to call nobody. He knows his position. He knows his place. And he also knows his place when it comes to me and my family. Just like I know mine when it comes to him and his. And for some odd reason, y'all two together don't understand that. So the only way he feel like he can help you, because he's not a provider. Okay? He's not a provider, because if he was a real provider, we all fall on hard times. I'm gonna say that we all fall on hard times. But if he was a provider, if he knew how to get it out the mud as much as he knew how to run his mouth, baby, you would have no problems. So the only way he feel like he could talk, he could protect you, is by running his mouth, bumping his gums. That's it. And you okay with it. You okay with it. And then for him to sit over there, yes, beyond measures. I'm not skipping over nobody comments. I'm just talking. Um, he admitted that he was here for money and money only, right in front of their faces, and they will still say yes, because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna send the money because they want to keep hearing the shit. Like, let's just be real. A lot of that whole baby scheme, that whole twins, that's a lie. It was so many contradictions in what they said when it came to that, but I'll talk about that in a second. But at the end of the day, they came for money. Them people that's in that chat pay for lies every day. So did y'all not think they was not gonna pay to hear those lies? They gonna pay for that shit. They don't care if it's the truth or not. Just keep talking. It's like that song, go on, throw that money. You know, they gonna throw that money. They gonna keep talking. They gonna say whatever need to be said, no matter what. And that's what who behind the Let's Play page? Oh, who was behind the True Fan Club? He in there. He sound like you. Kevin said it right. You are a bitch. I better not never hear them talk about who the fuck D-Ham is and D-Ham being in woman's business, because at the end of the day, Toya, who behind the True Fan Club? Bitch, shut up. What? She came to tell her truth, didn't she? So why does any of that matter? Let me read some of these. So yes, he is, Tisa. He is. And that's all I seen. Yes, he is, Bev. Hey, everybody coming in. My husband would never encourage me to public. Mine's either. Mine's either. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I think I said it a little bit yesterday, but I have a sister that I do not talk to. Do I like that? No. But did I have to create a boundary? Yes. For me, for my peace. You know what I'm saying? But I don't got to drag her. My husband ain't gonna drag her. He didn't like what she said to me, but he knows his place, and that rightfully so. Just like I let him deal with his sisters when they have issues. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their business. It ain't for me to even insert myself into. Yeah, he's an embarrassment. He really is. He really is. Because if I tell, he should be embarrassed that people keep coming on this internet saying that his wife has had to ask them for $10, $25 here, $10 here, 20. That should be embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My husband will be mad. He will be mad because what that make him look like if he can't go scrape up $5? That should be in the piggy bank. He is a useless being living in her home. She made the conscious decision to violate a court order, so it's no one's responsibility to make sure they are okay. That part. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nobody's response. I said this last night on Amber's Live. You should have shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it, and that's all. Did they tell you to continue talking? You could have made, just like you made the decision to come out and tell your truth on why you don't support your brothers. I don't know what part was the truth, and I don't know what the real reason is. Do anybody know? You know what I'm saying? In the way that you acting on here on the internet with your husband, why do you think somebody want to pick up the phone for you? I was watching in Kevin chat last night. See, here's something about the truth. Oh my God, y'all, please go listen to Pratt video. But here's something about the truth. It really don't need no defending. She said on her live and listened to every word that Kevin said. Kevin didn't have to go listen to what you said while he was live. He didn't have to. You said and you typed in that chat. You was pleading your case. You know why? Because you need your brothers. You do. Y'all, I just came down to the bottom. You need your brothers. And you know that. But unfortunately, you are sleeping with the enemy. Because what you was doing in Kevin's chat is you was pleading your case. I raised Janae. I always took up for y'all. I loved y'all. Because you love your brothers. But honestly, you have a wedge in between you, and they live with you, baby. They live with you. Because if you really didn't care, if you really wanted to tell your truth, if you really, really, really came out here to do just that, you did not need to be in his chat pleading about how you loved them and how you took up for them and how that's what you was on your panel to tell, right? Get that man out your ear, boo. Sorry, y'all. I think they like asking people for money. They bums. I don't know. You know, shit. Some people do stuff for content or reactions. Maybe that should be done for a reaction. I don't even know. When you become grown, you put away childish ish. He is Toya responsibility. They are as one. For real. For real. I mean, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I was in there. I was watching. I did not know in the beginning that he was sitting directly next to her. That blew my mind. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That blew my mind because you're sitting right next to her. Like, she better say the right words. She better say it how you want to say it. I mean, like, and then as it went on, and as she listened to Kevin, it didn't turn into nothing but a bash session. That wasn't telling your truth. It turned and let me tell y'all what I like right now about this chat. Y'all ain't bashing her. Y'all are saying some things about him, but y'all really not bashing her. And I want to respect Kevin's wishes of him asking us not to bash her, because we don't have to do that to tell the truth. We don't. But as they was listening to Kevin's truth come out, it turned into a pure bad session. Say this, and I'm gonna do this, and say this, and I'm gonna upload this, and that's what you came here for. Do it. Ain't nobody stopping you. I'm so glad somebody went live, because I'm still kind of feeling some type of way about this bullshit, y'all. I ain't gonna front, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It really is. And this right here, when she said, see, y'all gotta remember how people work. They want to tell you they side. They don't want to tell you everything. Just they side, because they want you to be on their side. But see, it was something that was said. Oh, Robert called me and he said, or he texted me. She said he texted, let me get it right, and said, Pop said you was locked up or you was in jail, whichever word he used. Keep your head up, sis. Okay? That wasn't enough for you. But you called, you left out the fact that you recently called him to tell him you had a fan of his on the phone. So what was so wrong when he texted you about what was wrong with that? Why wasn't that enough? It's like nothing is never enough for her. They didn't get as much as they were expecting. It's rent due, car payment, weed bill. No, they didn't. You know what I'm saying? And because they didn't, let's talk about it. Now it's on members only. Baby, you should have did that before you got them 15K views if you was trying to make a bag. Before you got them 15K views, you should have had it on members only. That's how you know that man sitting next to you, he's not a real hustler. He just be talking. Because if he was really trying to get a bag, you would have had that shit set members only at your highest level last night. Girl, please. He's her downfall in more ways than one. Facts. I'm sorry. Man, Dreamy, she had me dead every day. Every day. My husband doesn't get involved between my siblings' beefs and he stays out. I believe OB loves the fact that Toya and her family are divided. He wants to keep it that way. I believe he is. That's what I said. That's how I started this live off. If you wasn't in here, that is it. He's just jealous because honestly, let's just be real. It seems like her brothers has provided for her more than her husband. And that, a man don't like that. They don't really feel good. But if you don't like it, then just change it. Change it. Change it. The page situation. Can she get her page back? Let me address that. Didn't you come out and say he made that page for you and he was the admin? He may be the admin of that page, but are you still getting paid from it? Because one thing we know and two things for sure. If she wasn't getting that money that page was generating, we'd have been heard about it. Okay? OB kept saying send a cash app and I told nothing but it was lies. Look, and that's another thing. They told them to get to the goal, get them to a goal, and they was gonna start dropping receipts. No receipts were dropped. No receipts were dropped. And then stop this right here. Oh, if the CCs go live tomorrow, then I'ma drop. Girl, who do you think you are? You're not running shit. Drop it. I'm sure they prepared. The fact he encouraged this foolishness is baffling. Very much so. Very much so. I keep saying people these days don't know the depths of a real marriage, and it doesn't include your damn family, just you and your spouse. He's a little boy, so he don't care. He don't. Hey, Chosen. Hey, Lupac, what's up? Sorry, y'all. I keep doing it. My apologies. Not only did OB talk about her brothers, he talked about Kevin's kids. Damn, this to me. So I didn't really hear what he said about the kids, but I did hear something that was said. And we know that when we going to get checkups, I don't have kids, y'all, but I know a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When you going to get them checkups and you pregnant and they find out that something may be wrong with your child. They tell you things like, see, that's how you know people are so fucking surface level. They tell you things like, this could be the outcome. This could be what it's gonna be. Your baby could be blind, your baby could be deaf, your baby could be. They tell you those things, but I did hear her say, "Oh, he was saying the baby was gonna be blind and nothing was wrong." That doesn't mean that is not what the doctor heeded them of. Okay, that doesn't mean that. Man, look. That's it, Sabby. He is embarrassed. He feels less than a man not being able to provide for his family. He doesn't like himself, misplaced anger. That's all it is. That's it. And that's all. And he is the kept man. The nigga is kept. Okay? Point blank, period. Um, the cousin thing. Why y'all spinning all these lies and narratives that's already been debunked? Everybody knows Sierra's not that man cousin. Y'all could spin it how many ways y'all want to spin it and say Dawn said it. It's a lie. But if y'all want to throw things out like that and y'all want to put so much pressure behind things like that, then open the gates and talk about what happened with him, with his brother and your child. Like, y'all gotta stop this. It's that goose and gander shit again. You know what I'm saying? But when people start now, if people was coming out and they was talking about that, you wouldn't like it. So why do y'all gotta come out and tell these detrimental lies like that? Why? I'm gonna say this about Toya real quick. Yeah, he act like he was on some last night. He definitely looked like he had been drinking. Facts, Cheryl, and ain't gonna. She ready tonight. She ready today. They ready to. Uh, y'all want to see how ready they is? But I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick before I forget. She may be sleeping with the enemy, but sis playing both sides. You were sitting there. I saw her. She was sitting. She had her back turned to him while his face was to the camera. And she's typing in Kevin chat. But then she'll turn around and she'll insert and start going in on them with them. So I really think that what she's doing is she's telling her husband all the bad things, right? Excuse me. She's telling her husband all the bad things to make him feel a way too about them. But at the same time, she's over here and she's still trying to reach out to them. If you feel this bad, this hard about it, if you know what I'm saying? Why you still trying to reach out? I got the nerve to be the smallest. What you said. I keep telling y'all she could beat them up. Why? Because she said, I don't know why y'all keep thinking I could tell this man to shut up. I can't. Let me tell you something. Okay, maybe that's true, right? Maybe that is true. But did you have to do the live when that man was home? You didn't have to do it when he was home. You know what I'm saying? You find ways to not make your problems bigger. So if that's what you really wanted to do and you really feel like, oh, y'all, so you want him to shut up too, you just can't make him. That's what you're telling us. You want him to shut up too, but you just can't make him. So if you know that, then you need to start scheduling your shit a different way then. Yeah, it's always them though, Cara. The smartest and the loudest. All right, since this comment is right here, I'm gonna play this real quick.
Robert was already performing at this show.
Hold on.
A lot of y'all say, well, didn't nobody tell Robert was already performing at this show where the big pig went to. He ain't know. Maybe that's true. But when I see you taking pictures with this big fat sloppy bitch that's done drugged me for months and I ain't never did shit to her because she want to co-sign with
you. Okay. I'm gonna stop right there, but I'm gonna play it some more. But I'm gonna stop right there. Let me pull up something real quick. I don't know how that picture got there 3 times. Mm. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna just sit there right there while I read your commentary. And that nigga OB want to talk about doing 10 years prior in the joint. So he willing to risk everything, including his masculinity. Now, what nigga in the world got a vagina again? I'm gonna sit that right there. Because the same way you could say he took pictures with people that talked about your family, you got him in your chat. You got him right. You had him in your chat all last night. I mean, even the ones that talked about your mama, they called her a garden tool. Don't never forget it. You got pictures right here with these two that frequents all those chats. Okay? Don't ever forget it. So it's okay when you do it. It's a problem when they do it, huh? Fuck it. Fuck it. They motherfucker said they was listening to motherfucking Amora when they wasn't even fucking with Amora. They was listening to her, they was like, this lady, I mean, she know how to, ooh, I mean, I'ma gotta give it to her. Fuck out of here. While y'all over there, I ain't got no problem with Nate. We ain't got no problem. We could, uh, her name is Amora, sir. Oh, did he say Nate? Oh, OB ain't thinking. Hell no, he wasn't. But I guess he was thinking when he was talking about your motherfucking brothers in your face, though. But he must respect motherfucking Nathaniel, huh? Man, y'all gotta be kidding me. Y'all gotta be kidding me. But guess what? Yesterday on my live, I told y'all I asked the question if it was gonna backfire. I asked y'all what y'all said. Oop. Oop. The fuck they thought. Okay, Angie, thank you for coming in, babe. Thank everybody for coming in. And hey, everybody. But what they thought? Man, listen. Y'all thought Nate gave a fuck about that shit. I'm gonna drink some water real quick, y'all. As the world motherfucking tire. Y'all thought she gave a yeah. It's very much so new. Mm. Nate, I'm gonna be listening at 4:30. Okay, I'm gonna be listening at 4:30. Okay, I said it. Child, please. Mm-mm. Let me read some of these comments, y'all. Whew, child. She proved what everybody been saying. All of this was a money grab for her. And she's entitled. She very much so is. You can hear it. You all you gotta do is listen. Everything is supposed to go her way. It's her way or no way. He is a child mentally. And you know what, Beverly? He probably is. That's from doing that time. He's still stuck. He's stuck in time. What they call it, when they be in jail for so long, it's on the tip of my tongue. I think she has a little sister syndrome where she thinks because she is the baby sis, everyone's supposed to keep doing for her. Yep. Mm-hmm. See, they think they struggling, and now you done lost the whole support system. It's rough around the edges. Whew. In order to be a good sibling, it has to go both ways. It does. It does. Mm-hmm. He doing that so he can whoop her ass when he get ready, and she don't have no one to run to. And listen, that might be true. Look at Amber talking about I never heard of that. Well, I ain't never got a chance to experience that because I'm the oldest sister. So I get to experience the shit that unfortunately that Don gets to experience. And I got a sister that act just like hers, but you know, um everything is all good when the hand is out. But when you have something that you want to say that they don't like, then you just the worst person in the world and you the worst sibling in the world. And I'm not your mama, I'm your sister. If it wasn't about the money, why have a goal? A goal? That she's now because the goal wasn't met, now we going members. Okay, hold on. Let me stop sharing this. All she gonna drop is lies. But if you know, you know. You know, for real. Yeah, I'm behind in the comments. I'm trying to catch up. But I just didn't want nobody to think I was skipping over there. KK said, "Have everyone, y'all. I lost all respect for Toya last night. She was dead ass wrong. She know she was too, though. She know. Creating the fact and the facts. She was out here saying Don was the reason Kevin didn't fool with her. Kevin stated out his own damn mouth Don wasn't the reason. Man, I don't know if y'all watched it, but please go watch it. Like I was stuck like glue listening to Kevin. I felt every fucking word. Like it's something to keep listening to a nigga call you a bitch. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this. They was wrong as fuck when she said. See, that's why the disrespect is allowed. Out your dick sucking lips. Like what? Y'all go too far. That man wasn't lying when he said y'all that shit shouldn't have never happened in front of them kids. That shit shouldn't have never touched them kids. Them kids should have never knew that auntie and uncle was ever beefing. But when y'all came out talking about how he fed somebody, y'all just went way below the belt when y'all know all that shit is bullshit. And that's I can't get with it. I think she thought everybody was gonna be on her side after last night, but it backfired and led to more people dragging her baby. They just don't know like y'all family and never will. Baby, they just don't like y'all family and never will. No, none of them people that was in there. And they said Kevin is using his baby for money and nothing is wrong with him. Let's keep that a book. My stepsister, she's grown now. She has Down syndrome. Don't nobody gotta tell us ain't nothing wrong with the baby. Don't nobody gotta tell us ain't nothing wrong with the baby. We have eyes. We could see. So that was a lie. And we all knew she was gonna tell lies before she told the lies. You know what I'm saying? He's a beautiful baby. And my stepsister is very smart with her Down syndrome. So it is what it is. Like they gonna tell more lies, y'all, because now they need to make some money. And they trying to figure out how she's gonna get the support she had in the beginning back. Y'all ain't gonna tell me she isn't embarrassed of him. Hell, even scared of him. How? I don't know. Damn ankle biter. I don't know how she is either. Why would he lie about that? They might have said it could have been a possibility, babe. That's what happened, Dreamy. That's what happened. LOL. That's just something I say when I see the younger child. Was everyone to keep calling them because yeah, it happens. No, Angie, I could see you, Angie. Amber, can you see Angie? She was asking, but I could see you. I think she left, but I agree with Kevin. You can't go back. You can't go back from this. I literally couldn't sleep last night. I cried like this was my family. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I keep telling you, I think I told you yesterday. Like when OB went ham on Dawn like that, y'all, I cried like a little baby. Okay, because I just couldn't believe it. And last night it is very sad. And it is true that nobody wins when a family feuds. So she played the right song in the beginning of her live. But if you felt like that, if you heard the lyrics to that song and if you felt like nobody wins, then what the fuck? If you felt like you was gonna come and you was gonna tell your story and you was gonna just leave it alone, that's what you should have did. But all the disrespect and letting that man disrespect, it was trife. They will never Lupac, for whatever reason. I just keep thinking to myself that if Bree would have kept her business off the internet, we would not be here. None of them. None of them. Shit. At the same time, blame Bree for going to jail. Shit. Blame her. If Robert got to take the blame, she do too. Then they shouldn't have Tisa. I keep saying that Lupac. This shouldn't be. She ain't finna be as sweet as she thinks. She also be trying to say her brother. Mm, yeah, Rozzy. I had to reread that real quick, but yeah, and that's another thing. Why you calling? You know what I'm saying? Like I peep game the other day when one of them was on the phone with the Miss Fee situation. Um and then just to hear your brother say they was on the phone when you call him, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? What's up with that? I mean, and if you need a third party on the phone, then let him know so he can have a third party on the phone. Hey, you changed me. Chosen said, in my unsolicited opinion, it's about supporters. We supported her because she supported her brother. During that time, you be authentic and transparent to let people know you for you. Some decided to stop. Yes. I'll say I watched her because she was telling the truth. Okay. I'll say that. OB is a sad case because what real husband want his wife asking her family for money or even take care of the house? Like, ain't no way he using her and controlling her in many ways. He is. I told y'all last night he needs somewhere to live. She did, Virgo. Him and his dad have a baby from the same woman. Talk about it, Candy. Right, right. And then to say stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all pay attention, sometimes you need to leave your beef between who is with and not insert people because that was wrong as fuck to insert y'all daddy. Oh, LB, your daddy hate to see you coming with them glasses on. He be wanting you to get the fuck out of his face. Like you're wrong for that. Like why would you do that? So it's like y'all sitting in that house together, miserable, watching everything, thinking of everything to say, thinking about the most hatefulest shit to say. Y'all doing it together. Like, why would you even put that in the atmosphere about what his dad said? So what if he said it? So what if he said it? God, this chat going crazy. They're related by blood, but Toya not their family. She is a real enemy. Yes, you do. And yes, you do. Hell, I'm almost scared to go to Houston with y'all. They might try to skin us alive if the birthday party caused all this. The birthday party caused some shit, didn't it? Damn. And I mean, just you taking pictures with people that talked about my kids, but you are in the same chat. You had somebody on your panel last night that talked about his baby. You had people in your live that called them bitches, that called them pussies. That was just, you got moderators in your, girl, your moderators, girl. Your moderators. Like you can't make this make sense. Yes, Veronica, he did. He did. Man, listen, wouldn't nobody have to do nothing for me in 2 days. I probably wouldn't have woke up until they called my name to pack it up. I would have slept them 2 days. Sis sat in there and thought of all the ways. She was so angry. She sat in there and thought of all the ways that she was going to come out and try to destroy. Hey, Dree. I never thought she would stoop so low and say all the things about her brothers that the other side has been saying. And she did. Because she thought it was gonna win them over. But it didn't. Institutionalized. Thank you so much, Brad. That's the word I was looking for. He is very much so institutionalized. That's why he pop his shit like that. That's why he said he had in the bushes on Dawn, because he don't care about going to jail. He don't care about being there to provide for his family. He don't care. He don't care. Nothing matters to him. And I'm with Kevin. Cause yeah, I heard you talk pistol talk before. Bring them hands, nigga, cause your mouth is too much. Bring your hands. Leave them guns at home, little boy. Cause y'all, we gotta be honest. We gotta be honest, y'all. Like, I'm all for peace now. I'm all for peace. But it's just levels to this shit, and you not finna keep disrespecting me like that. You not finna keep disrespecting me like that. So I felt that. I felt what Kevin said. Like for real. And what Kevin said, he finna be there for a few weeks. See me. Well, she felt like this. Let me tell you why she felt like that. Hold on, I'm gonna just share it for you. Yeah, she did feel like that. Yeah, OB will have to see me. Any female, I don't care. If it was me in these shoes and it was my brother's wife and she was talking reckless like that, she would have to see me. Cause all man, let me share the screen. All that suck my talk. Mm, that he was over there doing. I don't know where he from, but he better stay there. He better stay right there. Wherever he from, he better stay right there. Cause yeah. So this is why she felt like she should come out and do it, because she felt like a lot of all the other family members, I guess. A lot of you content creators are nothing but hypocrites. Y'all praise one family member for dragging another family member, but when I tell my truth on how I feel and how I've been done, I'm doing it for money. Y'all are sick, and y'all are one reason why my whole family is torn apart. No. No. Who? She talking about y'all. Cause clearly you tore your own family apart, sis. You two are your family apart. Like I said last night, if that man texts you and said, keep your head up, sis. Hey, bro, I'm feeling this type of way. Like, I feel like we need to get together. We need to talk because I don't want this. You could have done that before you did this. You could have done that. Yeah, maybe you reached out to Kevin and Kevin didn't want to talk. But I don't even know why Kevin was even in the middle of this. I don't even know what this situation had to do with Kevin. Because personally, I only seen you come out and really fight for the truth. So why was it both of your brothers? Y'all are sick and y'all are one reason my whole family is torn apart. Y'all can make reels and mockery of my pain. It's cool. I know what I went through, and better yet, I know who I am besides the lies my family put out. So what did you do last night? I put my video that I did last night on members only. This was a money grab right here. All she's saying is, I didn't make my goal last night. Let me put y'all up to my top tier so y'all can now go buy it. And if y'all want to stream it, y'all got to go buy it. I put my video that I did last night on members live, on members only, because I refuse to let these lame content creators get free money. The only lame is that nigga you laying next to. Get free money off of my pain at the same time saying I did it for money. These people go live every day telling lies and get a cash app and donations, making wish lists with lies about my family. You, my dear, let me stop right there. These people go live every day telling lies, getting cash apps and donations, making wish lists with lies about my family. So who are you talking about? This can't be about these CCs. So you got to be talking about the people that you felt like you could finally embrace from the other side. You got to be talking about them. Because they the only one going live every day, telling lies and getting cash apps and donations on your family. That ain't happening over here, sis. You're very contradicting. Very much so. I could care less who believed me. I spoke truth last night and will do it again. Of course you will. Of course you'll come back and lie again. Thank you, Candy. Let me drink some water, y'all. TT, that's for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how. It's going to take some real healing. Y'all, I don't even know how that family, with him included, y'all got to think about it. You know, Kevin wives don't come on here and they don't drag. They don't get into this. They don't do that. They don't get into that with their family, right? But I don't even know how. You got to leave that nigga at home. I mean, if y'all make up, you got to leave him at home every family function. Because who else he coming to? Mm-mm. Yep. Mm-hmm. It is. I mean, oh God, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it, Drew. But Drew, you right. You right. Yeah, Rakita. I mean, I'm just saying for real. You got he is no longer invited to the barbecue. And since she said people make it about money, like, and people think she always trying, baby, listen, you had your kids on that video asking for money. while you was whispering and you was right there and act like you didn't know what they was doing, sis. Everything you do is about a coin. Somebody else's coin at that. You ain't never mad about your own money. You always mad about somebody else's money. Make it make sense. I mean, even in the messages that Don shared, I hate to say this, but you was put P in my cash app too. P in my cash. Come on, man. Like you use them. You use them. And then when you feel like they're catching on and they don't want you to do it no more, then you're angry. What time is it? Oh, okay. I don't want to be on here after 3 o'clock, y'all. I have a sister just like her, but she is one of my older sisters. I have a younger sister that's like her for real. For real. Very much so jealous. Um, very much so. I remember my husband was paying off some of my student loan. Don't nobody want a man that's doing everything for him. If I got my own money, I want it. Girl, that's you. You can say that. Easier said, because you ain't never had it. You know what I'm saying? They find everything they make a problem out of everything. Hey, Miss Love. All Toya, let me see. I damn sure ain't finna stop nobody from paying my student loans. All Toya and OB has to do is pack up and move back into that trailer park and go to how they used to live all before this. Mm. You have to have respect for siblings and your spouse. You have never seen Kevin or RH disrespect her or her husband on his internet. Nope. Mm-mm. I mean, and to act like we don't care, like act like they don't care is crazy to me too, because Kevin has got up there and he said it last night, and I said it before he said it. I said it on Amber's panel, but that man has got up there and he has reminded his sisters, Dawn included. You know what I'm saying? He has reminded his sisters that he loves them. He has reassured them. You know what I'm saying? So much so that it almost feels like, facts, Lupac, it almost feels like she's not getting it in her home. Like, I feel like should nobody reassure you more than your partner? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, what's lacking in home? Something is lacking in home. I have a brother that's money hungry and greedy like that. I can't stand a selfish person. All they talk about is money. I cannot. No, you ain't, you ain't taking it with you when you leave here. It can't go with you in that casket, baby. But what you do want people to remember you by is your integrity, what kind of person you was when you leave here, not how much money you had, not that you was greedy, not that you was selfish. Tuh. You better say it, Virgo. You better say it. And that's real big right there. For real. Because you want to sit here and you want to blame somebody about you going to jail. But shit, you had your sister out here speaking on that girl. And you blamed her. You blamed her when you told her to do it. It's never your fault, Toya. Nothing's never your fault. The biggest word for you is accountability. You're gonna have to take some, sis. It's obvious that OB don't watch RH content, or he would have known RH showed the doctor's appointment with them diagnosis with cancer. That's another thing. Thank you for that, Chosen. That was a contradiction in her live, right? They said that they didn't have cancer, right? But then y'all heard Kevin when Kevin said Toya said she felt left out because she felt left out because she didn't even get the cancer gene. I'm gonna just leave that where it's at. She said it's a lie. I say the way she acting and the way she feel like she always left out and she the black sheep and she this and that, I couldn't put it past her. But I never wish that on myself. But at the end of the day, she went on to say, they had it. I thank the Lord that I didn't get it. I thank the Lord that I didn't get it. So y'all over here saying they didn't have it, but later on, since you listening to Kevin and Kevin saying that you said this, now is you thank the Lord that you was the one that didn't get it. Oh, I listen. Hmm. She wanted to split it, didn't she, Sherry? She wanted to split it. Everything revolves around money when it comes to her. Yes, Brittany, they did try to go down that path. She has the same spirit my sister has, a jealous, hateful, selfish, low self-esteem spirit, always taking care of a man and blames everybody. Yeah, because that's what she doing. She over there raising a little ninja. For real. That's what I said, Chosen. He will have to show me you talking too much for me, baby. Your mouth is too much for me. And that's why I always say I'm glad my girl done got rid of that Buddha and sorry not sorry. Hmm. You talking about what I just said, Chosen, about the cancer gene? Hey everyone. Hey Nola. Why would you want that gene? Fuck. That's what I said. I was like, damn. But you know, the way she was acting, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I kind of can believe it. What Candy said. Nope, Lolita. Mm-mm. Nope. No, she didn't meet the goal. I think it was stuck on like 13 or something. I think she got 13. Until she gets a man who is an actual provider, she will never know how foolish and silly all of this is. And that's a fact. Because a real provider will not let you borrow from anyone, family included. Yes. Like, man, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. For real. And not just embarrassing to her, it's embarrassing for her family. Like you constantly out here asking people for money. That's like so embarrassing. And it always comes to the internet. I mean, for real, let's just keep it a buck. You was mad that Jeannie didn't give you the money to go on your anniversary trip. Come on now. The truth is just the truth. You was mad that that lady did not give you the money to go on your anniversary trip. Candy said she didn't meet the goal but exceeded cash apps. She had to Nola said, but she had multiple cash apps though. Yeah, I think Superfans and them cash app was one of them. But did nobody tell her to go live? Did nobody hype her up? Man, please. I actually knew all I needed to know about um in the beginning of Kevin Live. I knew everything that I needed to know. Thank you so much. Candy said we need 50 more likes, guys. Please and thank you. Um when Kevin said he was in the hospital, he nearly died. You know what I'm saying? When he said, you know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't there for other people. And you just want somebody, they have to be there for you, but you wasn't there for other people. Someone in the chat told her he wanted his $200. They wanted it back. They said, "Give me my shit back," because they was lying. Not just lying with their words. They kept on telling the people they was gonna drop receipts when they gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they was actually talking about when they hit the 50 super chat goal. But the people was sending them, and they kind of sneaky. So you can't really see what's being sent on the Cash App. So they was trying to make them make that 50 goal too. But they kept telling them that they was gonna drop receipts. And they ain't dropped no receipts. I was looking for something, but it's acting crazy. Let's see if this. So I guess OB going live on Nate today, y'all. Last night live was disgusting for people to donate to a live to get negative info on the family, family so they can drag you with it is diabolical. Because that's what happened. They knew what they wanted. Somebody in there actually said, I want to say it was Dior. Said, yeah, y'all gave us content for the next month or something. She said, I was like, Lord. It was at least 3 people in Kevin's chat yesterday saying Toya asked them for money and they had the proof. That's sad. She didn't really tell or show anything that they haven't, yep, already heard or assumed. And that's what happened. And that's what happens most of the time when people think they finna put it on the floor. It's just people already heard. If her truth made her brothers' children a joke sitting in the viewers of their ops, what's the healing? What's the healing and seeking for? Her and her children again? Who needs enemies? When you got family. Hey, Tylisa. I would say so. I mean, and then so I'm gonna be wrapping it up, y'all. Like I prayed for them last night. All of them. I pray that they could get it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, I've been through something similar. It just didn't make it to the internet. You know what I'm saying? But I've been through something similar. And part of the problem is, you know, it's past traumas with them and their family. This is not just internet beef. It's not. It's not just internet beef. Like they didn't have mom, all kind of stuff. Don was not really with them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I kind of like felt Don a lot, because me and my siblings, we were all separated at birth. Not at birth. Some of them at birth, yes. But I didn't leave my mother until I was 9 years old. And so I understand Don, because coming back around, and actually I found all my siblings, y'all. Every last one of them, I found them. And it was so many personalities. We was raised differently, and unfortunately it didn't go how we were all wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? And even for us, we really need to be on somebody's couch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't argue all the time, because we try really not to talk to each other so much. Now I'm close to my sister that's right under me. She's 5 years younger than me. But that's kind of sort of too what's happening here. It's so much before this even came to the internet, y'all. Okay, that wasn't healed. And hopefully they can get it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they could get it. But sometimes, like, right where we are right now, me and my siblings, we just gotta let what it is be what it is until we are all ready. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? I can't make one be ready. They can't make, I'm big ready. You know what I'm saying? I do counseling myself, for myself. But You can't make everybody be ready. You can't dictate how the other one gonna handle it. And unfortunately, theirs just happens to be on the internet. And that's it. But it's bigger than the internet. Yeah, that's what I do now. And I I've been in Georgia for 25 years. Y'all. I've been by myself in Georgia for 25 years. Y'all. I had family come here, stay here, leave here. But I'm here by myself really. And I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I just rather love from a distance. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it. It's not. And I don't like that, some people try to make it like, oh no, their family, they have to. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't have to pick up their phone. They don't have to talk. Just like your friends don't pick up their phone every time. People need time sometimes, and you have to allow them to have that time. In that same time, you should be trying to figure out what you did or how you can actually make the situation better. That's just it. Freddie. Toya's problem stem from the connection she chose to make while defending her brother. Had she not made those connections, we would not be here today. I agree. I would have to agree. Yeah. It's not a soul, Venfo. It's not a dollar. It's not a dollar. I might not like them, but I love them. You say ain't no coming back. Okay, y'all. Toya was in my friend inbox a few times begging for money. Ooh, Lord, Miss Love. Yes, please do voice and value. How are you today? um, they threw you on up in that thing last night too, huh? Voice and value. The truth hurts, baby. I'm sorry. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I think they said I know for a fact my two is about to be live right now. I think they said Pimo is going live, so I think y'all got some options. Um, and as Candy said, if you haven't done so already, please like, you can share it and subscribe. I thank everybody for coming. Love y'all, and I see y'all somewhere around here. You too, Dreamy. You did. I'm going live also. I just don't know the time yet, but I also got to do a member live. Okay, and Lupa going live. Y'all, but y'all know she on CP time. So whatever time, I keep trying to tell y'all. But Lupa going live today. I didn't Lupac. I didn't forget. I promise you. Um, I didn't forget. Right, Krisha, and they can be done as well. RH and Kevin should never ever trust her again. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Bye.